What's up? Back again with the new vlog. So today they got me something real special. 2023. I don't know why it looks so dark. So they brought me this mamalona. They did build it. He's having issues with the brake pedal. I guess you need to get this bracket because the original pedal is too small. So whenever you do tubs, you have to move it to the side. The brake switch, it's pretty much what controls the brake switch. It's not set right, so I'm gonna try to take it off, and then clock it the direction it needs to be at, so like that it doesn't throw a fault code for ABS, because it's technically thinking that the brakes are on when you're driving, so it doesn't let you pass 40 miles an hour. So yeah, clean built. Like I said, it's just something maybe mishap. People, when you get new products like this, it's kind of hard to dial in, but I mean, that should have been mocked up and tested out to see where you're gonna put the pedal on. Pedal push. Let's just get it done right. We're gonna disassemble this, so I'm pretty sure it should be a standard 10 millimeter, but we'll see what we get ourselves into. So let me give you a little walk around and then we'll get straight to it. Mamalona, like I said, chingon. So let me show you guys. Well, good thing I didn't leave the door unlocked. Okay. I was gonna start taking it off, but no, I gotta record this. So let me see. Let me turn on the light so you guys can see right now what I'm talking about. There you go. So pretty much that right there, it's set to down. I think that part needs to be 90, so this part needs to go up a little bit more. I was looking at it because you do have to weld that bracket. So this is the original pedal to use that bracket. So right now we're gonna take it apart. Hopefully it's not too difficult to replace. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it off, see if I can modify that top piece, so make this bracket go up higher, and then we'll weld it, put it back together, and call it good. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure this one's a 15 millimeter. The one on the top, this is probably like a 14. There's another one on the top. This is probably like a 13. So yeah, look, it's actually missing a bolt up there. No le ponieron right there. They said it's good enough. So with that being said, let me take out this bracket. We'll bring it outside, and then we can see if we need to modify that, or we can modify that little bracket where the sensor goes. So with that being said, let me get those bolts, and let me see how hard is it to record and take it off, or I'll just put you guys in a time lapse so we can get it done. So let me get the tools that I need. Let's take this 30 minutes. Whew. And I found out that there was a hidden bolt inside. Oh, there. Got all the bolts. Like I said, it was very hard for me to record while taking off the bolts. So what it is 4 14s, 4 15s, I'm sorry, 1 14, and a 13. So let me see if I can record what we can take out. So you can see there's not a lot of room. Let's see, where is it hitting? Let me see where's it hitting, and I'll take it off. Got the bracket out. What I did find out is that it comes apart, but I don't think it should. Right now it doesn't, but it did come apart, and it needs to be there for it to stop, because if it's here in this location, it turns on the brake, so it has to be here. So we're either gonna move this bracket or fix this bracket. So let me see what I get myself into right now. But yeah, I took this off. It came off. It seems like Had it messed up here, but that's all the way off. You apply the brake, it turns on your brakes. It's supposed to get there, that's where it stops. So let me check this out. Let me see what I come up with the game plan. Currently the next day, as you can see, this is the old one that was broken when I took it off. That's the position it needs to be at. The new one has a little spring inside of it. It's right here. It doesn't let it, you know, it springs back, as you can see. So this is the part number here. So I'm gonna use this one for mock-up since this is the damaged one, and then this is where it needs to set at that location. That's where it needs to be at the highest point of the pedal. And then once we figure that out, we'll take off that bracket probably multiple times. Once we get it dialed in, then we'll put the original one, the one's supposed to be in there, and then we'll see if we could call this mama a wrap. So yeah, let me mock this up and then get everything that I need, and we'll pick it up right now. We get it in there. So I mocked it up. The sensor's gonna come right now. I'm gonna put it on. The sensor's there. It works like it's supposed to. So the brake light is not on right now. At least I hope it's not. Yeah, it's not on. These motherfuckers, it's easier to take it off with the dash off, honestly. It's a fucking pain in the ass, dude. So what I had to do is I had to get the pump, move it. I bolted on already. As you can see, this is where the hole used to be at. You have to drill holes whenever they did it to put it to that side so it doesn't interfere with it. And yeah, so I'm gonna put the wheel, and then we're gonna see if it works. If it works, we come back and do it again. Take off the sensor and put it on. So what I ended up doing was I ended up clocking the sensor, drilled 2 holes. So it used to be at this location. I needed to be farther. I have the broken one right here. Like I said, we ordered it, but as soon as I put it on, it broke. So the new one's gonna get here at 2. So yeah, pretty much that's where it needs to be at. As you can see, the spring tension is not there no more. So that's where it needs to be at. It was like here. It really needs to be here. So what I ended up doing on the bracket, center this one where I think it was going to be at, drilling a hole here, drilling a hole here, and slotting it so I could have play for it to move up and down. So that's what I ended up doing. Like I said, it was just a headache to get to it. Right now, put the wheel on. I'm gonna turn on. If no ABS, everything's on. Not on, then this is temporarily fixed until a new sensor comes. Then I'll drive it, because he did say that he couldn't pass over 40. So anything over the 40 miles per hour, al 100. So with that being said, I'm not gonna put nothing back in the inside. I'm gonna leave everything hanging. But I am gonna put the wheels on so we can start it, and let's go on a test drive. So let me put this. So I took it off again. I have to figure out. So we can't have it here because the sensor don't read. It passes it. It needs to be somewhere like here, but then it can't be too much here because the brake applies. So it has to be like in a perfect location. Right now he's gonna send me the link so I can see where the orientation of this is at, so I can mark it, then put it on the pedal. So I already know that from here to here is 6.5. So that's where they welded this piece to be at. So that means that this sensor here has to be somewhere here or here. Let me see, here or here. So, or maybe somewhere in the middle, but it can't be past that. And it can't be here because the truck won't turn on, and it can't be way over here because the lights are on. So somewhere in between here is where I need to find out the orientation of it. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until the new sensor comes, because these are very sensitive. You put them right real quick and then they break. Also, I think that this pedal is too close to this. I think that's one of the other problems that he has. But we'll get it done. We'll get it done. We'll get it done right. We just need to figure out this orientation here. And once we know the orientation, then we'll be good. So, yeah. Let me input this away, and then we'll pick it up in a bit when the sensor comes. Whew. So after about 3 days of working on this truck, going back and forth, finally hit up my boy to bring his scanner. He came by. I had it 0.2 to 0.6 ohms on the brake switch. I guess whenever they welded it, they didn't weld it too close, so I had to modify that to put it on there. We did a brake system check, and it said that it was detecting air. I'm gonna show you guys, because they did replace this pump, but it's leaking. So this is probably half the problem here. So let me show you guys. Hit.
Check it out.
Dale. Look at that line right here. Did it work? It hasn't done it yet.
I got to do it again.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why it was leaking all this time. As you can see, this fucking line right here is leaking. This is probably half the fucking problem. So we're gonna reset the car again, but yes, it was leaking from right there. We're gonna fix that shit right now. Yeah, go ahead. Let's see. Let's look at this one right here. Yeah, go ahead. Look at this shit. Leaking. It's actually the top one. Do it again, Mayo. So it's actually this one that's leaking. Yeah, go ahead. There's our fucking problem right there. Alright. We'll figure it out. Let me call him and tell him. Let's see what happens. Yeah, go ahead. Perfect. Do it again. It's not leaking no more.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let it pressurize.
Fuck. If this was a fucking problem. No, good.
Huh?
That's it. That was it. Yeah. Piece of shit truck. This is what happens. So the sensor, everything's working like it's supposed to. We did calibrate it. I needed that particular sensor to know what was the readings at, because every single time that I would put it on there, it would said it was like 0.0 or 0.1 ohms. So with that shit, yeah, that's kind of, it's a lot better. So let's hope when I turn it on, everything should work, right? In theory. Vamos a ver. You think it might need fluid, huh? It might need brake fluid. Hold on.
No, you gotta put that sensor back on.
Yeah, I did.
Put it back on?
Yeah, but look at all the fucking fluid that's in the bottom. No, pues. Now we got everything to work where it needs to be at. Now it's just the check engine light. Right now I'm gonna check to see what's wrong with this check engine light, but we got everything else worked. So yeah. Mail. That shit works. That shit works, dude. Oh shit. So there you go. Nothing's off there, just the check engine light. Let's see if we can get it past 40 miles an hour. Let me turn on the switch. Alright. So, wrong And we don't have no fucking gas in this truck. I have to multitask because this truck doesn't have a lot of lift in the back. So for us not to drag, I have to lower the front. So, see, it's already scratching. Change oil soon. Okay, get out of here. Alright, I'll pick it up right now. I'm driving it. It does need gas, but right now we're gonna see if we go past 40. Here we go. Let's see. It's 30. 35. Oh yeah. There you go, my boys. See. Oh, fucking. That's fucking awesome, dude. You don't know how the... Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. That shit works. So right now, it does let you pass 40 miles an hour. Everything's working like it's supposed to. Right now, I'm going to hit them up. Tell them what issues we got. What we fixed. And... there you go. This Mamalona's a fucking wrap. Oh my god, this fucking thing was a fucking pain in the ass, yeah. These newer trucks are nice and everything, don't get me wrong, but something so fucking stupid, like, would cause you a bunch of fucking problems. So yeah, let me park it. We'll finish the intro to this one and then we'll start the other Mamalona. But yes, I'm fucking glad that we ended up getting this one done. It works. It does pass forward, like I said. So that was, like I said, it just has a bunch of engine codes that needs to be fixed or addressed. Also, when we put the scanner, it did say that you need to drive it for that to know where you know what it needs and what it doesn't need. So with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna pull up right now and then let me call them and tell them Mama Whiskey is ready to be picked up. So we're gonna attempt to take it to the gas station. Let's see if I don't regret taking it over there because it is on empty. So let's see. Everything should be off. Let's see. Ah, son, that's on again. Motherfucker. You fix one thing and then another thing happens. Let's check it out. Test drive. Last time we had technical difficulties, but as you can see, it's off. It just says change the oil. So right now, I'll go to the gas station. Hope for the best. Hopefully I make it there. Now, at least, you can go faster than 45. Yeah, I know. Alright. Gotta use two hands. So I'll pick it up. Let me get out of the driveway. We make it to the gas station porque está cabrón. I'm not used to this truck because it doesn't have a lot of lift. You know, so for sure I'm gonna go wide regardless, but I don't know how much air needs to have in the front or in the back. I'm driving it fucking almost fully locked up. Eh? Bang bang Niner gang. Sheesh. We're gonna have to lift it a little bit more. Está cabrón. So let me get to the gas station and I'll pick it up right now. Here that, you know, you have a fucking live video in the back and shit. Not used to this fucking new technology. So yeah, let me get it in the driveway. It doesn't hit. estés chingando. Shit vibrates your butt cheeks and shit when you get close to something. But yeah, at least we made it to the fucking gas station. And it does let you go faster. As you can see, aguas, I don't got much gas. So if you're watching this, la estamos calando, hijo, la estamos calando. I think the gas is on my side. Yeah. All right. Put some gas in it. Mama whiskey. Ahora sí. El Fast and the Furious, porque antes it was so slow and the Furious. No más 45. Ahora sí. Full potential. So, that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next time. She, güero.